So, welcome all to another new moon meditation. Happy to see you all, seeing your smiling face. Yeah, it's just a small talk about today's topic. Today's topic is meaningful life. So, when we talk about meaningful life, definitely in the earth plane, polarity exists. Means there is a meaningless life. So I know some of you either in certain situation you may feel that life is so meaningless. Mostly when we reach to a space of deep helplessness, hopelessness, worthlessness, all those situations we feel life is so meaningless. When we go through deep grief, deep sadness, and sometimes when nothing is working, when we put all the effort but no result, we keep on pouring water but there is no mango. I keep on thinking, why for the last so many years I am pouring water but there is no small flower. So all those time we feel life is meaningless. So when we are in that state, this topic is very irritating topic. There is a meaningful life. What is meaningful? We say nothing is meaningful. But the difference between meaningless and meaningful is the difference between karma and dharma. We all have karma and we all have a dharma. Karma means it's not a punishment, it is something, a lesson to be learned. We are in a school, we are here to learn. So, interestingly, sometimes karma is a very straightforward approach to know the fruit of our action. So, if there is no karma, there is no fruit. So, the question is, we all like good fruit, but we don't like bad fruit. So, the bad and good, everything is mostly the meaning which we are giving to certain situation or the meaning which we are giving to that space. What is the meaning? So we are all wonderful meaning creators. We keep creating, we keep giving certain meaning. So meaningful life means when you give meaning very consciously. Meaningless life is when the meaning happens unconsciously. Certain meaning will comes. Life is over, it's a meaning. There is nothing working, it's also a meaning. But that meaning comes unconsciously. That unconscious meaning happens when we are operating with so much karma. We are not aware about our karma. That's only state. The moment you are aware about your karma, you step into your dharma. So that is what Krishna reminding Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita. Because he is making aware about everyone's karma. Why he need to kill in that particular time, why he need to do such things, because there is a karma. So that karma awareness brings Arjuna into dharma. So once you are aware about your karma, so there is a soul lesson called learn from mistakes. It's a soul lesson. And you know about 22 soul lesson, there is one soul lesson is learning through mistakes. Means we need to make some mistakes. But first we need to honor our mistakes. What is our mistake? Whenever you are going through something very terrible in your life, mostly it is very easy to be a victim, easy to enter into the state of blame. But sometimes we need to ask, what mistake I did? Where I go wrong? Because it's a meaning we already given to certain experience. For example, if someone is abandoning you, when someone is abandoning you, how you reacted inside, not outside, how you feel a fruit you need to give to that person, that is exactly the karma you are going to get back when you abandon someone. So that's why some people say they reach to certain level of awareness, they go beyond karma. Because they go beyond this feeling to teach a lesson, those things. That's why when you really want to lead a meaningful life, it's so important to heal. Healing is very important. Because recently when we share a post about healing always activate our higher intelligence. Nowadays research is telling higher intelligence. How? Because we start witnessing our own thinking process. So that's a time this higher intelligence develops. So in healing session, we look into the meaning, we look into our own beliefs, we look into our own meanings. So many things we started looking into our own self. So that's a way we moving from a meaningless life to a meaningful life. Because very meaningful thing which existing in this reality is we create our own reality. Very, very meaningful statement. Not some of it, not most of it, all of it. We are creating, but we sometimes forget. Even when you are entangled with an ancestor, sometimes that's also a way of creating, because there is something which need to be resonance with that ancestor. Otherwise, we are not going to be entangled. We see in sessions, we have a certain wave of resonance. For example, if you are entangled with a poverty experienced ancestor, means there is a poverty consciousness inside. If you are carrying an abundant consciousness inside, then you are entangled with a poverty ancestor is not possible. Because the field is working in the resonance. So it's all helping actually. The moment you know that, oh, I'm entangled with this person, you can know about yourself much easier. Just simply meditating, going to a Himalaya, going to the mountain, you start chanting, you raise your Kundalini, it's not enough to experience our higher intelligence completely. That's why relationship, the world is so important. That's why it's called samsara is equal to nirvana. Before we always say samsara is stupid, nirvana is something greater. But lot of masters, they realized samsara is equal to nirvana. Relationship, whatever we go through certain triggering moments, certain we call it as negative experience, all needed, very needed. And one more thing I like to share about today in meditation. We all always want to manifest something, right? Especially new moon means it's the best time to put a seed. So the question is seed is our karmical seed or our dharmical seed? So what is a seed means sometimes when you want something, it is to create some meaning in your life. Make yourself feel that, oh, when I married, I'm meaningful. My life is meaningful. When I have a big job, my life is meaningful. When I have a big car, my life is meaningful. So when you want to create something to make your life meaningful, then you reach to a meaningless state because you start from that state. Meaningless state you start. So once your life is so meaningful inside, you don't need to create anything to make your life meaningful. That time still you want something that is your soul want to experience. Still you said, I want to experience this. Then it is your soul which is teaching, talking you. Otherwise it is our ego which is talking. Most of the people, they lost hope in manifestation because mostly their wants are come from ego. And most of the ego wants are, its best is not to manifest because it creates a lot of karma. So mostly a part of us try to resist not to manifest, but sometimes with the huge power of our energy, with our sadhana, with our dedication, we manifest, then we suffer. Because ego creates, because it's coming from a space of meaninglessness, nothingness, not the nothingness of the higher level, the feeling of void inside, that is space. So it's so important today in meditation, you can intend something because every new moon is the best time to put a seed what you want to manifest. So when you are totally fulfilled in this moment, your life is so meaningful. Still, what you want to experience. Yes, over to Priya.
It's basically our authentic expression of our inner self, what we want to experience and all that. But most of the time, we are not able to be very truthful to that, feeling inside. We always go by the social ways. Oh, my parents wouldn't be happy. Oh, my how do I take care of my family? Oh, what will happen? All these thoughts actually push us into doing many things which we are not aligned to doing. And then, yes, life becomes meaningless. So it's only when your thoughts, actions, emotions, values, everything comes in alignment and it is moving in one direction, then life becomes more meaningful. And you're not holding on to anything like you're a healer, you're a doctor, you're a provider, you're a father, you're a mother. You're not holding on to these roles and just allowing your true self to move. I know this is not easy. This is easily said. But then, yeah, slowly, we all can look within. And I think most of you all have been looking within because the people who are present here, most of you all have been on this journey for a long time. And I have seen a lot of you all shifting from inside in many ways. Even when you're stuck, you again come back and you want to see why this is happening or what is this communicating, and you change your perception, your thoughts, everything, and then again you're in alignment. So that's a beautiful thing we have been watching, and we are more than grateful. We are blessed to see that in us and in all of you all. It's really a blessing because when we see the shift, that itself is such a change that is bringing ourselves into that higher consciousness or our true consciousness. So today we will go through a meditation.
Any questions? If you have any questions, you can ask, then we can do a meditation. If there is no question, still we can do meditation. Yes.
Even some of you all, when we are looking at you, especially in the case of love, I don't know, I just felt like saying that.
Yeah, sure.
We are more into still not realizing some of the things that, we are following a path wherein the socially accepted norms are more important to us than what we feel deeply within. And it's not very coherent, when we are in this path. So when we are able to move in love means we are able to move freely with no, thoughts inside which is disturbing us. Then only that movement, that flow of love happens. And yes, including us, we all go through this. That sometimes we get stuck in the life's journey because of some things we are carrying either from the ancestors or parents or the society, or we created the meaning to it. These days, what we normally see is that what meaning am I giving when a person is talking in a particular way, or when I'm going through something difficult, what meaning I am giving. So the moment I change the meaning, the feelings also change. The feelings change, emotions change means it's easier to bring in a more aligned space. Yeah. Okay.
So it's need actually more awareness, and for more awareness, meditation is very important.
more presence, your total presence in this moment, wherever you are. You don't need to do 100 things in a day, just one or two things with total presence. That will fulfill you, right? So close your
So
eyes.
once there is no question, you can.
Yeah, even after the meditation, you can ask question, even if it is not connected to this topic. Okay? Because this is the time we can interact with each other.
Okay, once you close your eyes, make yourself completely comfortable. Sitting in a comfortable posture, you can use any mudra. You can sit in chair, you can sit in floor, you can sit wherever you feel comfortable. Completely allow your spine to be in his natural state. Means allow it to be in that posture where you feel more confident inside. You feel there is an energy which can easily move higher, and there is an energy which can move downward and grounded. So there is a movement of energy within. So just focus your body, completely allow to still your body. More you make your body silent, still. Completely be aware about a posture where you don't need to move, you don't need to change. You can stay there here as it is, be in that flow. Be in that space. Once you place yourself with enough adjustment to your body, once you feel comfortable, slowly, gradually observing your normal, natural breath. The breath which is coming to you, breath which is staying with you, and the breath leaving from you, and it is staying outside of you. You are totally aware about your breath. With each and every breath, when you are observing the way the breath is coming to you. Is it a long breath? Is it a short breath? You're not changing the rhythm of your breath, you're accepting as it is. When your breath is long, accept it. When your breath is shallow, accept it. Completely allow the breath to move accordingly, its own pace. This moment simply visualize, imagine, feeling that there is a wave of relaxation. You can feel it's like a wave which traveling all the way from the top of your head. That wave is slowly touching every part through your forehead, through your face, touching your eyes, ears, nose, cheeks, lips, chin, down and down the wave going all the way, touching your neck and throat area, shoulders and arms, the whole upper part of your body, still the hip, covering the whole spine, chest, abdomen, and the wave moving all the way down from the hip till the toes. And this wave is grounding, rooting, connecting to the Mother Earth. So just allow the wave of relaxation moving, completely relaxing your physical body called Annamaya Kosham, and keep feeling this wave of relaxation passing through your etheric body, the energy body, the body which creates sensations. So all the sensations are slowly nurturing, nourishing with this wave of relaxation, and keep allowing this wave of relaxation settling down all the muddy emotions slowly settle down and down into more and more highest state of emotion through this wave, relaxing your astral body, relaxing your thoughts. You can be very aware about how many thoughts are around you in this moment. You can easily see the thoughts. The moment you numbering the thought, you just observe what are the thoughts. You can see it reducing, slowly dissolving, and slowly it reach to a space of one or two thoughts, and slowly and gradually you reach to a space of emptiness, silence, and allow the wave of relaxation traveling through your causal body, every cause. the origin of the seed of your karmical energies, relaxing that space and keep allowing this wave of relaxation touching your joyful body, Anandamayam. Just feel this touching energy, touching and melting your heart, remembering all the joyful experiences, fulfilled experience, the experience in your life till day. There are several moments you felt fulfilled, you felt blissful, you experienced very meaningful about life, about your being, about your existence. Just stay there.
From this space, allow yourself to expand with every breath you take. And you're expanding your energy into the room, allowing you to take deeper breath in and expanding yourself into whole of the earth energy, expanding into the universe. With every breath you take, you're expanding and expanding and expanding to the source, to the light of all that is. Now gently allow yourself to focus on the pathway before you. Imagine you're standing in the middle of the pathway. This pathway is infinitely stretching behind you and ahead of you. All past possibilities reside in this pathway. And this path is full of different experiences, choices, doorways, different mirrors. All reflections shine back to you to guide you your way, radiating from your central core. Allow yourself to know it. As you are gazing at your central point, you're gazing into the eyes of all that is, into the mirror that reflects you as all that is. And when you contain all probabilities, all choices and possibilities, allow yourself to simply be in this pathway. Just be here in this infinite possibilities. Relax in the center of this infinite pathway that stretches behind you and ahead of you. And slowly you begin to feel a sensation within you which is very subtle but very magnified, sparkling, tingling within the core of your consciousness. And as you're focused on this sensation, you feel that vibration build up within you. As it magnifies you, begin to vibrate higher and higher, and you can just sense that the frequencies are beginning to dominate, which is very high. Creating a line of continuity ahead and behind you. And the light of your truth guiding you to infinite path which is very unique to you. And you can feel that as you are being in this state, you allow the light to pierce and flow into your being, and you feel very lifted. This beam of light, and you begin to move in this path. And as you're moving in this path, The light passing through your solar plexus starts to speed up. And as you're moving in this path, the movement becomes faster and faster. The sensation that envelops you is the sensation of stillness. Floating in perfect stillness, as though you are not moving at all. You start feeling the path itself is moving. As you're moving in this infinite speed, it's like you are everywhere on this pathway at the same time. You are standing perfectly still. This is the feeling you get. Because you have contained all of the pathway vibrating within you. You are in your being state that contains everything, all that you will ever need to be what and who you truly are. To express yourself in all ways that are truly reflecting your true self. Allow it to ripple through you. And feel the music of the light harmonizing within you. Singing the eternal song of all that is here and now. Knowing what you need to know, when you need to know, and all that you need to know is always being downloaded to you. Breathe deeply into it. You are the essence of all that is. You are the experience of life itself, opening, expanding, fulfilling, fulfilled in beauty, love, peace, wisdom, and balance. Breathe into this.
Completely staying in this space and completely knowing your heart. And totally be with your heart space. Experience your in-breath and out-breath that creates a movement inside your heart space. Through this moment, exactly where your soul wants to move, what your soul wants to experience. Just stay there for another 2 more minutes. Completely experience your heart space. Last 1 more minute. Last 30 more seconds.
Place one hand on your heart and say silently, "May my life feel true from the inside. May my life feel true from the inside. May my life feel true from the inside. May I recognize meaning not in outcomes, but in alignment. May I recognize meaning not in outcomes, but in alignment. May I recognize meaning not in outcomes, but in alignment." And with total gratitude to yourself, to this moment, to all the energies that is supporting us, to all the energies that is guiding us, to all that is within us.
Bringing your entire energy from all the pathways, bringing back to this moment. Feel your body, feel the sensation existing in this moment. And once you are ready, you can very slowly, gradually open your eyes.
Everybody is with closed video, we don't know.
So it's good to see all of you.
Would anybody want to share something or ask a question? Share also fine, ask question also fine. Everybody has individual questions, right? All right in WhatsApp. Please answer this. When you ask question in a group, it benefits a lot of people.
I would like to ask again the same question, but repeated. Still, I did not decide it on going back to India. So it's, still, I'm here. I don't know, like I'm not able to take a right decisions. So, yes. Thinking about kids' education, I should be here, but so that is something because I don't like the job here. That's another reason. So that is the main reason. But, yeah.
There are two methods actually to observe. One is when you give, especially when you do a meditation, when you give complete attention to your heart space, and if there is no logical reasoning behind staying or leaving, what your heart prefer, just to observe your heart. Allow your heart to speak. That's a one way. Another way is you can write down, for example, you can write down US, America on one paper, another paper you can write down India. But both paper you don't need to know which is India and which is America. Okay, you can place it, maybe you can completely sealed and place it in two different places. And once you stand, you can walk towards the America and you can walk towards the India. very slowly and observe where your body feels more comfortable, where your body feels very disturbing. Through this method also you can know.
Yeah, even after you know, I know that you'll have a lot of logical questions. How will I, do that, do this, and all that?
financially.
Yeah, so that is a different thing, that is different thing you can work on. Those are your fears, because I think a lot of people maybe sitting here also who believes that we have to be in another country to make a lot of money. Is it true?
It's
It's a
true
belief.
and false, but yeah,
It's a
depends.
belief which we can change. We all can work on this belief. What thought patterns we have towards working in India, what thought patterns we have working in US. Or you can even, you said that you don't like the job itself, right? So you
Yeah.
can actually change the job also over there if you like the place. So what is the fear in changing the job that we can work on?
Yeah. So like whatever I do here, they're not happy. So like that's something like which we feel a bias, like a lot of bias happening here. So that I cannot uh, accept, which is like other people are like they're not doing any job or very less, like 20% or 30% they are doing, but they don't have any issues. But for us, maybe because of we are Indians,
Yeah,
they
because maybe in your family system and in your community level, the program is that I have to work hard and it is to be very stressful work, or else there is no value. This is subconscious belief. And we all do this. We all work like crazy day and night, and then you make very little and you're not happy also. This is a program. So when we change the program in the subconscious mind into I can earn doing very little, that does start working. It's what we believe start working. So that change will happen. When
yeah.
you're ready, the change will happen. When you're not ready, change won't happen.
But yeah, so like earlier I used to work even Saturdays, Sundays, and all, but when I stopped this working on Saturdays, Sundays, they feel different. Like so, the output will be lower. Like so, it's all like in order to meet the output, we used to work like late nights and all. But so that is something like we are ready to work, but there is no uh, like uh, they are not seeing that results. So that's the and like in India, my job was very comfortable one. So, but that's different thing. So very different. Like,
So, Mailesh, I like you to just do these two experiments. One is with your heart, one is with your body.
okay, sure, I will try.
Still, there are a lot more to work. We can heal. Okay.
Yeah.
Is anybody sitting here who have resolved a similar kind of a problem in your life, changing your belief? You can speak. This is the way you share, and the other person understand how it has benefited you. Speak, Anjana. You raised your hand. Speak.
Auntie, yeah, so there was a lot of uncertainty in my job last year, and we sat for a session. And over the span of 1 week, so many things shifted. I used to have a lot of issues with my manager previously, but now, towards the end of the year, I was awarded by my manager for all my efforts over the year.
That's
And I don't work Saturday, Sundays now at all. I used to log in Saturday, Sundays, but now I just work Monday to Friday. And I think when I started my new role, I just kept an intention that whatever time I do give in, I give in my best. And it is meaningful to the organization and to me. So I don't know, somehow like I'm able to even bend time. So yeah, there was a huge shift for me job wise.
Yeah. So shift can happen. This is a basic example. Anybody else?
I can also add to this work part. If I mean, we're definitely in different fields. Is it okay?
Yeah.
So, Mailesh, so I'm also working in US, but I'm not on the technology side. So, as Priya Chechi was saying, when I first started with the work, my entire identity was about giving more, because I was always a rescuer and the fixer of problems, always in the world. Okay, so obviously that identity carried when I started working over here, and the organization I worked with did not have any Indians, like not even a single, not even a nation, So when you start with an environment like that, basically there's a lot of perceptions about how we are culturally and all of that. So your identity basically gets tied to what you can offer. And from where we come from as a society and as a family and our own individual upbringing, it so happens that you want to make your identity known, right? You're always contributing so you can be seen, validated, respected. So that journey always happens to be never ending because you want to make a difference, and there's something inside me that always wants to keep on giving, so I get more accepted and validated and respected. So it continues to a point where there's complete burnout at different levels, at the job you're doing, the people who are receiving, and the people who are supervising you at every level. And then it comes to a point where you don't want to continue that because the burnout is so intense that you forget who you exist. You hate going to work. You hate being around the people that you work with. It's a lot of internal resentment. But honestly, when you start looking within, the resentment is not towards those people. It's actually to your own self, because you're not able to live a life, the choice you want, and other people around you just make you more aware of it because you've become a constant giver and a constant contributor, and they're receiving, and yet there's no space that you can find respect. But that respect actually is something you are not giving to yourself. So the journey that comes over here is more about self-reflection over here, and other people are just telling you what is it that you're missing in your own life. And even the cultural aspect, because when you work here, you're obviously meeting people from different countries, right? You're not just, they can say technically Americans, but they have their own cultural backgrounds too. So erasing that little by little takes a little bit of time, because sometimes you might have something that's just internal to you, and sometimes it could be something generational because we've carried certain ways of working and work ethics and values. And there's also some parts that's past life. Like I had something connected with some community which I'm still working on. I haven't really released it fully. So when the internal journey is just about finding what parts of you are being brushed off with other people, like they're just mirroring it to you. And there's also part of you that you may not even know even before you were born, or something you carried from your family that just comes up. As you realize where are those energy blocks within you, the external environment actually starts shifting. So from being invalidated, disrespected, exploited, used, it eventually starts shifting to a point where people start seeing you for you, who the person is. And a place that really treated you with a lot of games and politics and all of that, you eventually come to a place where you just don't have to do much to be who you are. It took me like 7 years. I'm not saying this happened overnight. Okay, so when it comes to work. So at this point, when I work, I'm completely in an American environment, not many Indians again, but there's some more Indians compared to what we used to have. And I work with a person who says, you don't have to do too much. This is all that makes a difference. So do what makes a difference in that child's life. Just because you do too much, it doesn't make you any more valuable, or is it helping the person who's receiving, making many more of a difference. So you come to a point where you're actually more aligned with yourself. You do what really matters, and the seeking outside reduces with time. I mean, it's still a long journey. I still seek certain things outside, but it phases out, it erases with time, and you eventually find some part that's more peaceful with work too. But that's a journey. It's not just going to reflect when it comes to work. It also starts reflecting in other aspects of your life. So it's like, see what is triggering you and what is making that discomfort in you, and what is that feeling inside you. And I have to say, the belief, the internal changes, Priya Chechi and Rupesh have helped me. Naina has helped me with releasing emotions in my body. All of that is a combination of things, which work in tandem. So the more and more it comes out of your system, you eventually start getting with people. And it's not necessary to really have a lot of people seeking that space for you. Sometimes it's just one, sometimes it's two, but you still find peace with it. So I
Thank
feel
you.
it's just a journey. So just keep looking inside what disturbs you most.
Thank you, Nishi, for that sharing. So,
I
Miley,
hope it made sense. I'm not
Yeah.
sure. I can just speak from my
Right.
experience.
No, yeah. So, like, yeah, so my thing was like, my experience was different when I was in India, like my domain experience. So here I came to a different domain, so like clinical trials, which is quite new to me, but there are a lot of friends help me to understand the process of uh, analyzing them. So that was like, and that happened without help from. And like when I came to America, I thought that America is further like 50 years ahead of us in technology. But when I came here, it is same as our, it is worse, like because it's a university, it's a like infrastructure is there on the building wise, but facility wise, it was very old. So, and working with that is a little bit like frustrating to me because in India, companies, it's like we used to have a cutting edge machines and instruments, but here it's a very old, and their expectation is like you work with a 20-year-old instrument, which will not give you a good results, but they need a good result, high quality data with it. So that
English, one
triggers me.
question.
Yeah, yeah.
Who is the most important person in your life?
Um, yeah, you told me that. Uh, yeah, you told me I am the important person, but I don't know, like, uh,
You're still not giving importance to yourself. That's what it is showing, right? You are keeping yourself the last. The moment you decide, I am the important person, this is what I want to experience, your life will shift. It's not egoistically I'm saying, not that I am important means it's you who give importance to yourself. It's you who appreciate yourself, love yourself. Nobody else is going to do that unless you do it. I know you will take that charge one day. Take today.
yeah,
Yes,
some slowly. Yeah. For me, I am not that much um, very fast changer. Like, I need more time to understand and like experience.
that's
So,
perfect.
thank you.
So,
Thank you,
Yeah,
Nish.
Deepa.
Hi, JT. Hi, sir.
Hi.
Actually, I was sleeping in the meditation. Like, I am not sleepy, but the moment you started, uh, you started with the script. I dozed off. Like, I'm coming back when sir is saying I'm coming back. Then again, I'm going somewhere. So I don't know what I meditated on. I just remember you asked us to place one hand on your heart. From there, I was aware. And when I came for the meditation, I just wanted clarity for myself because it's new moon, new beginning, and I want clarity for myself. And right now, I'm struggling with. So last year, I left my job, but I think I have started missing my job. And I'm very confused there. It's like I miss having those kind of friends. I miss that structure. It's like till now I have not been successful in creating a structure for myself. I don't know. I'm very confused. It's very boring for me to actually wake up every day, sit for healing sessions, sit for others. It's like I love it. I love it. But then I don't want to keep doing it every single day. I want something new. This is not me. I am struggling to find myself. I can't even say that, oh, because I don't have money, so I want to go back. It may also come one part of it, but I don't know. I'm not enjoying what I'm doing now. It's like I took the chance. I'm doing what I thought I love. I love, but I don't know. I'm very confused.
actually, Deepa, here there is no need to be more confused. You are telling everything very clearly that you really want to go back, you want to experience, you want to explore.
Yeah.
What is stopping you in that?
Yeah,
What is stopping me is, I think last year when I left, yes, I had the clarity. I was learning, I have learned so many things where I can conduct a session, I can conduct group sessions. Even right now, I'm conducting sessions. I know I'm good at it, but I don't know, I'm not able to, wake up every single day and do the same thing. It's like I want to get up, dress new, go to office, meet new people. But why I left IT was I was kind of bored with the work. And now, I mean, I sat with myself and I digged on myself that um, what was there. Like, I was not taking ownership of the work I was doing. I was hiding. Now I don't want to hide. I want to take ownership of my life. I want to take ownership of everything, every damn thing. Like, as an adult, I want to take that charge. And from this space, I want to go back, but I'm so scared because, technologies keep changing. Now I don't know which role I will fit in. How do I restart? All those are my fears right now. And plus, also, I'm
okay.
thinking, what if I go back and again I feel boring and then again I will leave? Then I
Yeah,
don't want
yes,
that loop.
Deepa. That's a space you need to heal. That space where that possibility for being boredom. So that space first need to heal. Then we have possibility. You can go back, you can work there, or you can move forward. Everything is perfect because we can experience anything. Maybe today you are a healer, tomorrow you can be a businessman, you can be an entrepreneur, and after sometimes if you want you can as an employee, it's okay.
Tomorrow, maybe this healing and even the IT job also won't exist. It is going
Yeah,
to
I mean, I don't
happen.
know. Yeah, it's like I want that change, and it's like every single day just get up from the bedroom, come to the hall, sit on Zoom, do the session. I'm not liking it. I want to go back. I want to travel. Everything for me has stopped, and this is not me. Like this is really not me. In fact, I'm not even living with my parents. I'm living separate. So it's not that, okay, someone is creating some issues for me or I'm getting irritated. It's like, no, I miss meeting people face to face. I miss going out. And I'm missing on all these things. I'm missing out. I'm missing that structure. But it's like it took me some time. It took me a lot of silence to finally admit that I'm missing this. Because then I thought if I'm going to share, then okay, what will people think? Oh, of course, like my 11 years of career, I suddenly left. And then I'm telling people, oh, you know what, I'm following my passion. And then suddenly I'm not passionate about what I'm doing. What is this?
It's okay.
So
Today you're passionate about something, tomorrow it can change.
today I'm only passionate about myself. I want to make myself happy. That's it. I don't care about what others think now. But I want to go back.
Now,
But
what's
my fear
stopping
is
you?
because I don't know if I'm still relevant to IT.
That you need to experiment actually. When you go back, when you start doing something, then you know it. So you need to heal that fear first. Those
Yes, I want to
fears,
work.
that chance of being boredom, all
Yeah,
those
that
things you need
boredom
to.
part you have to heal before you
Yeah.
go back.
And very important thing is once we fulfilled something and then we move forward, then that moving is very easy. If we cut something, then start something, then again we need to go back sometimes to fulfill, to complete that contract.
Sir, I have a feeling that this is what is happening. That when I left, there is something which I need to complete, which is not complete.
So go
I
back,
feel.
complete.
Yeah, maybe if I heal, maybe I will not have the urge to go back. I don't know, but
Yeah,
right now I feel like I'm missing that part. I'm missing it. Like I'm not right now. I'm not resonating
Judge
with
you.
anything. Like
yeah.
yeah,
Only you will judge you. Nobody is going to judge you.
yeah,
Just do what makes you happy, dear. Don't think so much.
yeah.
Because in my life, actually, I go through such situation, not this much way, but there is a time I learned yoga, and I be a teacher, and I started teaching. I started teaching in all the resorts, India, Maldives, so many places I taught, and there is a one day I reached to a space I don't like to teach. I want to stop. I want to go back. I want to do the business which I did before. Then I stopped. I go back. I do the business. I fulfill something which I never realized before. Then I completely jump into something again new, that is healing. Then I jumped into past life regression because it's open, that door opens. The only thing is sometimes we need to go back. Sometimes that's perfect.
Yeah.
You don't need to be shy or shameful about going back. That's okay. But to fulfill, be aware actually why I am going back. To fulfill,
Yeah.
then come back.
Yeah, I miss my work. I miss getting up, getting ready. Of course, like at that time I used to feel like, okay, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. But I'm missing that part.
But before going, you need to heal this boredom part and certain fear you are talking.
Hmm.
This maybe the fear, sometimes some fears is to heal something else, some fear will be coming. So there is a desire which exists. That desire can be opposite to what you want to experience, then fear comes. It's okay. Then another part is about meditation. Whenever we do meditation, sometimes we dozed off, and we hear every instructions, but especially the instruction about last time rubbing your palms, place on your eyes, everything we hear. So what happened is our mind, which is sometimes very limited, which is not evolved, which is very logical in nature. So such mind can't comprehend so many things which appear in the meditation space. For example, if you are in meditating, immediately you projecting yourself to another multiverse, you started communicating with an alien, then your mind say, how can it be possible? Everything you shut down. Then you dozed off. Maybe the communication happened, everything happened in the parallel space, but you're dozed off. But once you come back, maybe after 2 or 3 days, when you are allowing you to relax, all these experiences come in the form of maybe certain ideas, thoughts. The only thing is don't deny the experience. Because mostly we say nothing happened in the meditation. So we know already the door is closed. You put a lock also in that door. That's a word called nothing happen. Even in healing, every healing, whatever the healing you do, that healing makes some change inside you. But the only thing is our ego say nothing happen. I just sit there. I just change some beliefs. I just do that. Nothing work. Then nothing work. Actually, all the work is there, but you need to open that door. So most of the people I see, they go through tremendous healing experience inside, and after some time, there is a part of our own self called arrogance, which say that nothing happened, nothing is happening in my life. Close the door. And one thing, and another thing is we keep on wanting new healings. I know certain people, they the moment they stop one healing, immediately in that time they fix about another appointment for another healing. That creates actually we are telling to our old healing, already happened healing, that it's not working, it's not good enough. It's like a parent, they give birth to one child, immediately they become pregnant, the child feels invalidated. Lot of healing session we see that because the mother immediately pregnant, the child already born have the feeling that I have no right to exist, I am invalidated, I'm unworthy, I'm not good enough. All the things will come. So it's so important we need to value everything. Even when you do one healing, you need to experience the healing at least 2 to 3 days. You stay there, feel it, fulfill it. If you are interested in journalizing, journalize it, but enjoy that moment rather than jumping into another healing only creates confusion inside your system. No integration happen, confusion happen. So it's always enjoy whatever you are doing. It's like when you are having breakfast, after 5 minutes you have your lunch, after 5 minutes you have your dinner, again you have your next day breakfast, next day dinner. Then only one thing, you can rest in your toilet after 2 days. And everything will be gone out. Nothing will stay with you.
Yeah, but it is true that we tend to start seeing what more is there in us to heal on. That is very natural. It's not something very judgmental. It's very natural, but what he means is that give it some time for the next healing.
And be grateful for everything happen in your life. It's not put it as a generalizing writing about gratitude writing. Feel in your heart what happened in your life. Deeply feel. That itself make wonderful shift. Okay? So
So one
today
more
whatever
thing.
you explored, you completely experience it deeper. Yes, Deepa?
Sir, like my confusion of going back to IT and this, like there's one more point which I was pondering over last entire 1 month I have given, and I was introspecting this part. For example, like this is this urge of meeting new people, going out. This is also coming from like they are not like me. They will not think like me. They are doing something else. So it's like different. They will have a different perspective about life, about different things, which as healers we don't have. And I feel sometimes that in healing community, this is I'm not triggered, but this is my observation that I am not able to be friends with many healers because I see like they're very delusional and they have lost connection with the real, like with the real. I mean, everything is illusion, but I feel like they are not connected with what is actually happening outside. They are just okay. We need to take the lesson. We need to take the lesson. We need to take the lesson. I don't resonate with that. Okay, all the time taking lessons. Sometimes you just have to experience. And this is what is making me go back, and I want to experience something, not just sit and go take lessons, take lessons, take lessons. That's just not me. And that's also I'm questioning like am I thinking wrong, or is it like something wrong with me, or is it just my observation?
It's nothing wrong actually. It's only thing is we already wired with some experience in your past about healers, about people who are in healing. All these things are wired. Because before I met Dr. Newton, I am wired with so many things about masters, and which is very difficult for me to meet a master. Because for a master means that person started doing some magic, they started creating something from the air, and I don't like it at all. I'm against such things because there is nothing very real in that life. Most things are making people into wow, wow, wow feeling. But what happened to our life? So I see a master who is very humble, ground to earth. Then I see another master who is so much ground to earth. So that is real spiritual path. So maybe when you are misguided with someone who show certain things, you need to heal that part also. Because once we are programmed something, it's difficult to move to next, because we come with that same glass, same lens, same specs we wear. It's time to change. All healers are not escaping from the life. There are a lot of healers, there are a lot of teachers, there are a lot of people in the healing field. They really ground to earth, they're working, they are growing, and it's so happy to be friendship because we know that we still have a lot of friends in this healing space. We meetup happens, enjoyment happens. We are not against even having some food or running beach, or even some gossip also is fine sometimes, but being aware gossip. We are gossiping with a lot of awareness about film industry, about politics. All the things we'll talk, but with awareness. It's not come from a judgment. It's like a playfulness. That's plausible. So what I see in people who are not in the healing and people who are in the healing is healing people are more real. Not in the healing people, because I also experience when I'm in before healing session, life is party, 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 all the time party. Why party? Drinking, escaping. Drinking and escaping, completely escaping. I don't want to face the life. But now I face the life. I see the life. Even lessons means facing the life only teach you a lesson. Knowing the lesson. Those who escape from the life has no lesson. What lesson? Every night when you drink something and you are sleeping, there is no lesson. Some people say, okay, there is a lesson called all my organs. What happened after you died? All organs are put into spirit. So what I am doing is now I am having all the spirit, so my organs are perfect. Such lessons we created. We create so many lessons to justify our actions. But once you are into genuine healing space, that is the moment you experience adventure of life.
And sometimes, as healers, we have to actually see, are we seeing ourselves as bigger than others? If we are seeing ourselves as bigger than others, then we will not have any friends. Nobody will be able to connect with us. We are all same consciousness, experiencing different realities, different things. And yes, some people's perception may be different from ours. There are people like that, but still, we can converse with them with a lot of understanding from where they are coming from. But yes, we can find our own kind of people also who resonate with what we are saying also. If we are not finding somebody like that, then you have to work on yourself. You will find. And it's okay to go back to IT, again come back to healing, again go back to IT. All this is fine. Nobody will ask you anything.
Very important thing, all healers or all teachers or those who are in the spiritual path, very important thing we need to understand is the only difference between spirituality and materialism is lack of awareness. If you are unaware and you are telling spiritual means you are not spiritual. Awareness is important, introspection is important, you observe the life, but maybe the life is same. That's why there is a saying called, before enlightenment I chop the wood and cut the trees. After enlightenment still I chop the wood, I cut the trees. Means enlightenment is not making you something greater. It's making you more wiser, more grounded, more humble, more and more you feel the life. So sometimes we have a feeling that healing means we are separated from the rest of the world and we are sitting near to the God. Everyone is sitting near to the God and everyone is God. The only thing is those who are aware, those who are not aware. So it's not a Oscar award being a healer or being something. Even I shared to her that I don't like people who call me sir itself. I don't like. But still, most of the time, I'm not sharing. I like people who call me Rupesh. I'm very comfortable to listen.
But he's telling this now, okay? After
Yeah.
so many years, I'm like, how am I supposed to
Because
change?
always I feel that several times I feel to share and someone tells that, okay, their interest, maybe they are growing. So today I feel like after some sessions, I feel like I don't want others' growth. I want my growth, and my growth is I like these things. Okay. Those who call me Rupesh, I am happy. Or if you've called me Cheta, then I am so much happy. That's all fine. So all these things we put it in our head is not helping. Healer is not away from anything. Healer and a IT field, everyone is equal. All are equal. So once you understand that, it's easy. You can learn. It's all learning platform. Even yesterday I talked to her that there are a lot of people, even they never do any healing, still they are living their life happily, growing, and everything is happening. So the
There are
question
very
happen
aware
is,
people also.
we choose certain path to experience. That's why I'm in this path. I know there are a lot of friends of mine, they are in yoga field, they never do anything healing, but through yoga they are healing. So that's also working. Some people, even they are not doing all these things, they may do something else, still they are living. So this path we choose is aware, to explore something about some abilities, about something knowing. So we need to take the responsibility of that. That's why I never felt that I come to a wrong path, because this is my choice, because I know that all ways are good. Before, I have this arrogance that only through this people can be enlightened, evolved. Now I know that nothing like that. Even watching a movie, you can enlightened. There are masters who watch the movie, they enlightened. And some masters, they started drinking and they become enlightened also are there. There is a man in Kerala, all the time drinking, and one day he become completely come out from that space. But it's all depend on how you take the responsibility. Okay.
She is the little boy.
So first we need to put all this bigger trophy about healing, put down, relax. You're just an ordinary human being. Come, and that ordinary human being is the real extraordinary moment of our life.
So this
Being
is what
ordinary is
I was missing,
extraordinary.
like this order being ordinary, like going out for grocery, going out, having those issues, like okay, I went to office. These are the ordinary things I'm missing
Yeah.
out. I
Still,
was
we are
missing.
ordering Zomato, Swiggy. We are eating. Yesterday also we have burger. It's all there. Yeah, today we are drinking. That's 7 Up. Yeah, just
Yes,
human, just
that
living.
is true.
Yeah.
Even when I had a session with Sir and Priyaji, hello, Rupesh Etan and Priyaji, I got surprised. Ordering Zomato. Then I had, oh,
Some people have an idea that okay, when we are healers, okay, when we have hunger, oh God, oh come food. Nothing like that.
Sometimes we cook, sometimes we order, that is there.
So enjoy the life. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Any more questions? Any more sharing? Nobody wants to share. Okay. So we'll wind up.
Can I ask one question?
Yeah, Meghna.
Yeah, Meghna.
Hi. So if I'm not following my intuition, is that still for a higher purpose? Like, if I know that, so if you mentioned about the exercise with the writing in the paper. So if I got, one answer, but I'm choosing another, is that still for a higher purpose?
Your choice. Everything is your choice.
Okay.
Every path actually give you certain experience.
Hmm.
So we need to own that. Is once you take the choice, you can own it.
Hmm.
Actually,
Okay.
everything lead you to some higher thing.
Yeah, because through that
Yeah.
you will learn something with that choice.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
And then one day you will start following your heart.
Mostly when we
Okay.
talk about right decision, is a
Yeah.
decision which will harm you less, which will give you less pain. But that's only a
Hmm.
judgment.
Hmm.
Because we
Okay.
see Jesus chooses the decision, he take the decision, he plot the plan, and he go through bigger suffering for others. For him, it's
Hmm.
not a suffering. So that choice can also taken. Once you take the
Yeah.
choice, you are not going to suffer. When you are not
Hmm.
taking the choice, not taking the responsibility of your choice, you suffer.
Hmm.
Even if you are taking the right path, whatever the right path, and you are not
Hmm.
taking the right choice, you say, okay, because of that master told me, that's why I'm in the path, you definitely suffer. Even
Okay.
in the highest path, you can suffer. So suffering
Hmm.
will be lesser when you take the choice, when you take the responsibility that this is my choice, I want to experience. Same way, actually, every child, when you observe, when mother is giving food, it is suffering. But when the
Hmm.
child is taking, eating, and throwing all the way, it's not suffering, it's enjoyment. So all we
Yeah.
have the tendency that I want to experience, I want to feel. So then why can't we take the responsibility of our life also? We take all these things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Meghna, what you said is a very, normal, like in society when we are living,
Mm.
we tend to take that choice because that's more comfortable at that
Mm.
moment. Okay?
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean it's right or wrong. It's
Mm.
just your
Okay.
choice.
Okay.
So you don't have to like, sometimes we say that we took this choice because of this, all these things went wrong. But even if you don't take the choice, also things can go wrong. It's
Yeah.
nothing to do with right or wrong. It's just that, we are choosing that at that moment. And yes,
Yeah.
as you said, the
Yeah.
responsibility part is very important.
Yeah. Could it be also because of our beliefs that we have,
Yeah.
and the existing issues or wounds that we have that we make certain choices?
Yeah.
Okay.
We are not able to take that choice which you really want because from inside, something is pulling us back. That is there.
Mm.
Meghna, you really know that every species, because you already attended IC 2.0. So the
Mm.
very important thing we given is our own survival.
Mm.
When we give priority to
Yeah.
the survival, sometimes we choose not the path of intuition, we choose the path of wishful thinking.
Yeah.
Once you felt confident that yes, I can survive, then we
Mm.
can move. Because
Mm.
stepping into
Yeah.
the unknown need lot of courage inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank
So do
you.
more meditation,
Yes, I
expand your
will.
courage. Yes,
Yes, thank you.
Shruti.
Thank you.
Sir Chechi, thank you firstly for this beautiful meditation. Am I audible?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah. So this is the first time in a meditation I was seeing a different place. I think I was seeing more of galaxy, light and things. I really don't know what I saw. It was more of like different planets and other things, but I was happy. So I was not able to understand what I am in, but ultimately, when you said that come back to your own space, I was having a feeling of gratitude, even though my outside things are full of chaos. But today, during the meditation, it was like full of. Initially, when we started, also I was not because I had my baby with me. Apo ഇടയ്ക്ക് I was not able to concentrate, but still when I closed, I was still connected to the space where I was seeing. It's more of uh, like it's like so many planets, different colors. I was not able to understand. I felt like asking at that space itself, what is this? Because I'm seeing it for the first time, like galaxies and other things. I've heard people saying during meditations that they used to see these things, but I used to wonder how they see. But today it was like I saw all these things coming back to my space. It was more of gratitude, and I felt today was very good for me. I was very happy. As I mentioned, even though things outside is full of chaos, I was happy today. So thank you so much.
Yes, one thing I like to add is whenever you are sitting with your baby, it's the best time to meditate because baby's energies are really helping us to see all the galaxies. Because I
Okay.
enjoyed a long time with my son. Whenever he is sleeping, I sit there and meditate. All meditations are beautiful
Okay.
because
Maybe that is also a reason.
so when you touch the part of this head, the child, it's very soft because he's completely under the shower of cosmic energy.
She.
She is, sorry. Means I meant the baby.
Yeah. So yeah, when I was looking, also, she was also smiling once after I finished the meditation. So I was like, inside me, I was like, okay, whatever I have manifested would come for me, and whatever you manifested at this time, you will also get. Yes, she is also calm. In between, when Chechi started, like Sir started the meditation, I was actually feeding her. Then I was like, it's okay. Anyways, we're doing meditation. She itself slept off, but I was connected to a galaxy.
Okay.
Yeah. So thank you so much.
Thank you. And she's raised hand?
So I I saw something during meditation, but I usually see trees and all that. It's a very natural thing. But the leaves this time, they were not just green, they were shiny green, as if it's something, as if it was painted with some golden sheen or something. So, what does that really mean?
We cannot interpret any meaning. Actually, it is all another dimension explorations. Mostly, when you move from this dimension, all the experiences are different. Only thing is you need to experience it and enjoy that moment.
Yeah, it was very peaceful, actually.
Yeah,
Just
today's
seeing it.
meditation was not connected to earth.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, it was all very nice and green, but very shimmery green.
Even when you go to another dimension, maybe certain familiar things you may see in the another dimension, but those things are very, very deep and different. And you can feel it. So never try to interpret the meaning of that situation immediately. Start experience completely. And slowly allow to receive that meaning from that space. Sometimes you can communicate, sometimes you can ask. There are so many people, they connecting with dimensions, they are asking. And you know that especially in theta healing you are asking and communicating with creator. And there are some masters, they connect with certain source entities. So many communication are happening. Even Bashar is one who connecting and communicating. That's also an entity. So there's so many channeling. So communicate, actually. We can communicate. Rather than asking outside who never saw such things, better thing is you ask to that particular plant, particular tree, what do you mean? What do you want to communicate? You directly ask. That's very important. Asking is one of the spiritual quality. Whenever you travel, you can ask.
Do
But be
trees
aware,
exist in other
actually.
places?
Be
Like, do
aware
trees,
sometimes.
She said
like,
something.
do trees exist in other places other than Earth?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So
They
many
can?
things are
And
existing, we don't
they
know.
look different also. They feel different. It's not the same. Actually, trees on earth itself are higher beings. They are more evolved than humans.
What we experiencing the technology right now, it already exists 1,000 or 2,000 years before in some other spaces. We only manifest from that knowledge. We think that, oh, we are something greater. That's not true. Even Einstein also shared whatever he explored, experienced, he channeled. Because some dimension is already there. I have some friends who explore their own experience in another planets. They said in that planet manifestation is so easy, but when he come here, it's so difficult. So that's why he come here. It's little difficult because there are contrasts. There are so many things. Challenge is there. So whatever you are seeing in meditation, trust. Don't question. You can ask. What do you mean? And you can communicate. Anyway, coming years, maybe we started communicating with aliens easily. It's
A
just
lot of
like
them have started communicating already.
there are times people say, "Oh, we can call from the mobile phone," and we said it's not possible. But now everyone is calling, everyone is
Since I
playing.
want that.
So maybe in every home there is one alien's friend. We talk and enjoying and learning, exploring. It's nice, lot of fun.
Yeah, something new.
I felt I saw a UFO a year back,
Especially
but
there in
I
Kolkata.
was logically asking that question because it was like a light, like a circle, like light thing, and then nobody had seen. Like, I don't know if I was the only person seeing or if anybody saw. I kept saying, "Hey, look at that," and they're like, "Where?" But I'm seeing this light. It's there, and then it's really bright, and it wasn't very far from our, sky zone. Okay, and then it stood bright over there, and then after that it just shrunk like that and went into the darkness. And I was like, this is not a satellite, this is not any of the things that's been sent because what you send from the earth actually has a proper movement in direction. But this one just came large and then suddenly went back into it. I kept on looking at it for a long time. But then I was asking, what is this? Like I was
Actually, they
logically, I
are
was asking the question.
vibrating in a different frequency. It's not like how we see aeroplanes. It's not like that. It's not very
Yeah.
physical. It's not very physical. It's a frequency which you are able to see at that moment of time.
And it was just, yeah, it was a wonder because I was like, at first I was in
Lot
wonder,
of
then I was
UFO
questioning.
people are talking about it very recently. A lot of spottings have been happening like that, right? UFO in US itself.
Especially in
Yeah, I've
US.
heard about this, but I didn't expect to see one myself. Now I'm thinking maybe it's a UFO
Yeah,
because
you
it
never
had a
know.
very
In
strange way of
QLU
looking.
campus, there are sometimes UFO appear.
There's a space for that, right? Over
Yeah,
there, there's a space.
Here, space.
maybe,
I mean,
maybe
in particular spaces, they are more evident. And I think in US that what is that mount called Sasha? Mount Sasha or
yeah.
something like that?
Shasta, Shasta.
Shasta.
Shasta,
Okay,
Shasta.
Shasta. Yeah,
Yeah.
below that, it is said that there is a Pleiadian camp itself, which we can't see. Even if we dig, also we can't see because it's in a frequency.
But we send a mail to come here in Kerala. We want to meet you.
They will come. Surely they will come.
Yeah, one day we will show you all our alien friends.
അല്ല അത് യു കെയിലും ഉണ്ട് അത്. ഇവിടെ എനിക്ക് ഇങ്ങനെ ഇന്ത്യയിൽ ഇങ്ങനെ എനിക്ക് അങ്ങനെ യു കെയില് യു ക്യാൻ സീ
UK, next time when you see you tell that there is Rupesh
ദാറ്റ്.
and Priya is there. They want to meet you. Okay, come here
Yeah.
and put their attendance. Okay.
ഗോപിക ചെയ്യേണ്ടി വരും.
Okay.
Chalo.
Okay, anyway, we are again meeting soon in Valentine's Day and Mahashivaratri. There is another
Workshop.
workshop. We'll announce soon. Okay. So
Okay.
see.
Chechen sir, can you stay back for a minute?
Yeah, Nishi, it's not
Nishi,
possible today. I want to go back
Home.
home immediately.
1 minute, 1 minute. Not a long discussion, just 1 minute.
Okay, okay.
Can I just switch off the